World of Warcraft Classic Blind, coming to you live from the Stonefire Tavern in Ironforge. First things we're doing today,
how are ya?
Is setting our Hearthstone to this location.
What can I get for you today?
Doing a bit of trick-or-treating. A treat bag. We got lollipops. 3% of your health in mana per second for 25 seconds. So that's 75% heal. Pretty good. There's that timer again. Sometimes birds come through here. There's one. Maybe not birds exactly, but it's the flight paths travel system. Today, we're going to be exploring around a bit. Of these caves, I believe we've been in this one in the Grizzled Den, Frostmane Hold over here. But these other ones, I don't think we've ever been in. I believe this one had bears in it. There was one that had some kind of high-level guy. But we're gonna look around and see if we can find anything interesting. Our current quests lead us to faraway locations that we've never been to and don't actually know where they are. So we're doing a bit of self-driven gameplay today. With any luck, we'll find some more stuff to mine in all these caves, which seems like a safe bet. And we've got some pretty good healing from these Halloween event items. So, as long as we don't actually die, it won't be too much of a problem. So it looks like there's quite a big ridge right here. So I might actually have to go up around that on this path before we can actually get into that cave area. It said also this is the way to Gnomeregan over there. It's quite the distance till we get there, so I don't know if we're going to run into any more gnomes too soon. Also, we can see if that quest that we helped the gnome inventor actually did anything, which I'm doubting, but it's a possibility. We haven't actually checked, so we don't actually know. Oh no, a gnome. That's actually a player. This looks pretty steep. Shimmer Ridge. We've been here before. Not this very specific location. Okay, I do not think we're going to be getting up this direction. So that could be where we were that other time where we found a copper vein up on Shimmer Ridge. Entirely possible. snow leopard. I've had problems with these guys before. Getting used to these new keybinds I have. Of particular note, these are in a different location than before. And shift turns on regular looting. So we won't be doing that. Never do it again. I have to unlearn those habits. Oh, a skeleton. How inviting. Yes, this is... I believe we went.
Not enough.
Frostmane hand axe. Not very good compared to my hand axe, my new axe. And it better not be since I spent so much money on it.
I can't look that right now.
And it's gone. Okay. It doesn't look like there's anything else up here. I believe the cave might be down in that valley or something. So we'll head around that direction to try to get there. So far, pretty happy with the new axe. It's the Ice Flow Lake. We're on the more northern side this time, which is not where we were before. Not entirely convinced this is going to get me where I want to go, but we'll try. Seems like this might be on the other side of the ridge. Maybe. Level 33. I think this is not going to get me where I want to go. So it must be up there on the Shimmer Ridge. Somehow. Or maybe by dungeon they mean that camp up there. That could be more of a image for camps or dungeons. That's a possibility. A working theory, at least. see if those guys are back yet. Nope. Yeah, down there was that ice path. Looks like this could be what that symbol is referring to. Just an absolute pile of Frostmane trolls. And my armor's been reduced. Just what I like to see.
Need more rage. Not enough rage.
There's a lot of guys in here. Oh, there is a cave. Between all of the trolls here, and there's probably more trolls in that cave, it might not be a good idea. We'll try. Hey, one guy. And by one guy, I guess I mean 3 guys. Amazing. Just what I wanted to see. And the guy behind me respawned. Yeah, that's probably not gonna work. These are pretty good, though. I think I might have clicked that twice, since I didn't see it actually working the first time. We'll give it one more shot. And the ore came back. So I'm not going to complain about that, at least. Only 2 times that time. The hard part is that it brings multiple enemies at the same time. That really complicates this whole situation. Is that hitting me through this? It's totally hitting me through the stump, isn't it? Well, that's not fair, is it? I do not have much counter to ranged attacks coming from the middle of even more people. But these are coming in handy, which is nice. I wanted to get to that copper. What an unfortunate fate. But now that we're down here, then we're going to have to put the cave at the top of the Shimmer Ridge off of our immediate plans for right now. If we had a whole bunch of other people, it wouldn't be too much of a problem. Which basically solves all problems. More people. But for the time being,
I need to get closer.
it's not really possible.
Need more range.
Oh look, part of the lake's actually liquid. Haven't been to this side of the lake before. My goodness, look how deep it is. This is much deeper than that lake that we found in Ironforge. Neat. Ah! I don't think that's the sound that would make, but okay. So here's a fisherman.
Great to meet you.
You can teach me fishing skills. Put a fishing pole and find a body of water to fish. Right-click on the bottom of the water when it splashes to catch your fish. Higher skill increases your chance of fishing successfully in higher level areas. I think, I'm not sure if the two professions that I currently have are like primary professions. So we'll click this and see what happens. Ah, just worked anyway. Fishing pole to catch fish. Do you actually have a fishing pole though that I could use?
Keep your feet on the ground.
You have gained the fishing skill.
No.
He does not
Be
have.
good.
He does not have a fishing pole. So that's a secondary skill. Interesting. So the blacksmithing and the mining are both professions, and fishing is a secondary skill. Interesting. If I recall correctly, there was a fishing rod merchant over in the camp nearby. So we'll take this time to explore this middle area here, which is full of wolves.
Not enough rage. I'm out of range.
So far far pretty happy with this axe.
Too far away.
And while we're in town, we can also sell off some of the extra stuff we don't need. So there's the fishing supplies.
Interest ya in a pint?
So we'll get rid of the wolf meat, pelts, fangs. That's not a bad price for a much weaker axe I just found while I was out and about. So, not bad. So some cloth. Interesting. And it looks like it messes well with cooking. We'll buy this fishing pole.
Watch your back.
Now let me see. It's probably going to be in here somewhere for fishing, if I had to guess. Yep, there it is. Fishing. So I actually have to be wielding the fishing pole. So that's unlike with the pickaxe and the blacksmith hammer, where you can just do it without having to worry about that. And that's working as intended. Oh, you want some? Did you not see me coming through here just a few minutes ago? You foolish, foolish wolf.
Well met.
Right-click on the bob in the water when it splashes to catch the fish.
Safe travels.
Let's see how pronounced this is. Not bad. Raw, brilliant, small fish. So I could just eat that for 30. I would assume cooking it would make it as good as this tough jerky. How relaxing. The fish got away. How unfortunate. Looks like each of these is giving me one level right now. That's pretty good. I think a lot of things just give you a level every time you do it. Until you get to a higher level. And then a higher level thing will give you a level every time you do it. I have itchy trigger fingers for fishing, apparently. Devastating. Now the question is cooking a profession or a secondary skill? Alright. I think this was the more of a bear cave over here. So let's try that out. Since we didn't have much luck with the
I'm out of range.
trolls, maybe we'll have a better chance against a whole pile of bears.
Need more rage.
You know things are going interesting when you're like, maybe I should go hang out with some bears. That's probably a good idea. Looks like somebody else wanted to hang out with some bears.
Too far away.
Is this it? Is it just one bear in a cave?
Not enough rage. Need more
that-
rage.
This is really all it is. That hardly qualifies for having a cave indicator. Yeah, does not look like there's anything actually in this one. That's unfortunate. We got one bear fang. Alright. So that should be the grizzled den. Full of those Yeti type things that weren't called Yetis. So next up we've got these two caves, and see if we can do anything over in Nomergon. And I like to live dangerously. So I'm going to log out in a bear cave. This would go well when I log back in and get attacked by a bear. But this time it's intentional, unlike that earlier episode where I got attacked by a snow leopard. I fully intend to be mauled by a bear when I come back. That's just good planning. Next time. Goodbye.